Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'll be walking you through on how to cut a shirt. Please kindly help me like the video, and if this is your first time on my channel, kindly subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you'll be notified when I drop amazing content like this one. If you have any question, please drop it in the comment section below. Thank you. Let's get started. The first thing needed to cut our shirt is our measurements. It's very important. So these are the measurements needed. We'll be needing our shoulder measurements, shoulder to nipple measurements, our waist measurements, and also our shirt length measurements. So first thing to do is to measure 2.5 inches and draw a straight line. That will be serving as our button allowance. Then I'll go over to my shoulder and take my shoulder measurement, which is 14 divided by 2. That's 7, and I'll mark the 7 at the tip of my paper. Then I'll go in by 1 inches for my shoulder slope and make a straight line to join the shoulder. Then I'll take my neck measurements. My neck width, I'll be using 3 inches. You can use 3.5 inches or even 2.5 inches, depending on how the neck of the person is. And for my depth, I'll be going in by 3 inches too. Then I'll make a curve. After that, I'll be taking my shoulder to nipple measurement. My shoulder to nipple measurement is 9.5. Then my shoulder to waist is 15.5. So the length of my paper is the length I'll be using for my shirt length. So I'm supposed to make a straight line on the points I made before taking my bust measurements. So what I measured at my bust is 9.5, which is 36 divided by 4. So after taking my bust measurements and also drawing a straight line on the points, then I'll go over to take my armhole measurements. To get my armhole measurements, I'll be going up from my bust points by 2 inches, and I'll make a mark there. So the mark I made there, I will join it together with my shoulder slope to make a straight line. Then I'll also make a straight line on my chest line. So I'll be dividing the measurement on my armhole line into 2 and make a mark. Then from the mark, I'll go in by 1/2 inch. So the same measurement I took for my bust, I'll take the same thing on my chest line and join the mark I made to make a curve to join the 1/2 inches that I went in with. Then I'll take my waist measurement, which is 30 divided by 4, that is 7.5, and I'll make a mark at my waist points. Then I'll divide my hip measurement by 4, which is 38 divided by 4. That'll be giving me 9.5. Then I'll mark it at the length of my shirts. Then after that, I'll be joining the points together and be adding 1 inches for my sewing allowance. And also I'll join the 1 inches which I took, I'll join the points together too. Then I'll fold in my button allowance in the front before cutting it out. So this is all for the front pattern. As you can see, we'll cut it out, then move to the back pattern. So I have gone ahead to draft out the same measurement which I took as my front pattern, which is my chest line, my shoulder to nipple line, and also my waistline. So I added 2 extra inches to the length of my back pattern. So I'll go over to take my shoulder measurement, which is 7, and also go down by 1 inches for my shoulder slope. Then I'll take my ruler to draw a straight line. Then from my shoulder slope, I'll make a straight line to join my chest line. So for this back, we won't be dividing the armor into two like we did for the front. So I'll be taking my bust measurement on my chest line and my bust measurement on my nipple line. Then after that, I'll be making a curve from the point I made from my chest line, then join it to my armor line. After that, I'll be taking my waist measurement, which is 7.5. I have explained how I got the 7.5 while doing the front pattern. Then I'll also measure 9.5 at the tip of my shirt length, then join the points together. And I'll also be adding 1 inches from my sewing allowance. Then I'll go over to my shoulder line and take my neck measurements. For my neck width, I'll be going in by 3 inches, and for the depth, I'll mark 1 inches. The back neck has to be higher than the front neck. Then I'll connect the points together to make a curve. So the next thing is to take our front pattern and reduce 1 inches from the upper part of our front, then be adding the 1 inches to the back. Reason why I removed 1 inches from the front is because the front and the back can't be the same length. The back has to be longer than the front so it can relax well after sewing it. So after adding the 1 inches to the back, I'll join the points together with my ruler and then cut it out. So I'll be placing my front to my back, as you can see, to see the outcome of the 1 inches. Then I don't want my down shirt to be so sharp, so I'll just cuff it a little to give it a shape, then cut it out. So this is the front and the back pattern. We've finally come to the end of this tutorial. Kindly let me know if you have any question for me, and if you want me to do any other tutorial apart from this one. Thank you guys. Help me like, subscribe and comment. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.